Once again, a precise prediction in gold, Dow Jones and Nasdaq. I told you to remain short on gold today morning with the Asia session analysis. I told you 1680 is the level. Below that, you can remain short 1670, 1667 and 1665. The three support levels I had mentioned precisely. It has achieved the levels and now trying to resist. At the same time, US 30 and US 100 both have traded with a drop. I hope you all profited. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits. Do not commit this mistake. In this session, we will analyze gold, Dow Jones and Nasdaq with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do watch till the end. Do listen to it carefully and do press the bell icon. The next update on these three will be up with the Asia session tomorrow. So do watch that also. Let's start the day. Now see, this is the hourly chart for gold. Lower highs are seen, higher lows are seen. It is again creating a higher base here. See, first base, second base, third base here. So I'll be watchful of 1665 now. Only and only if it breaks below 1665, you can expect that we may see a little drop, but still it may try to get a support at 1663 and 1660. Breaking below 1660, it will call for good bearish move. At the same time, now look at the hourly charts. See, it has got the resistance here. That time I told you possibly we may see a drop there. At the same time, look at this. Couple of reversal candle, then a drop, couple of reversal candle, may follow with a drop later. Be careful there. Also, it is trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, might get a pullback here. Be careful, then watchful of this. Directional movement here is bearish and you have to be careful of this. Stochastic is trading at bottom and that is why we can see couple of green candles here. The MACD is trading bearish, it is divergent. RSI is looking upwards, indicating little bullishness. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour chart, see very clearly it is creating higher lows. At the same time, very clearly see there is a resistance at 1680, then the lower highs, and then this drop has followed. So yes, this is a narrowing triangle. At the same time, one must not forget that this is trying to get the resistance at 1680. Only and only if it breaks beyond 1680, the next resistance zone is here at directly 1700 levels, 1695 to 1700 precisely. Directional movement on the 2-hour charts is bearish, and if you look at the stochastic, this is also trading at bottom. And if you look at the MACD, this is on the verge of a crossover, and this is going to be a bearish crossover. I will wait and watch for this. If it does give you a crossover, RSI trading flat, indicative of nothing right now. See, now on 3-hour charts, again the same, higher lows, lower highs. Also, you can see this is the resistance. After this, a good fall, but at the same time now it is creating a base at 1665. With that as base, it is trying to rise. At the same time, we must not forget, look at these 4 candles. Look at this candle. The resistance there at 1675 is going to be strong. Only buy position is above 1675. Only sell position is below 1665 now. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is on the verge of a crossover. The RSI is also trading flat so far on the 3-hour charts. So we have got couple of observation, couple of levels so far. That is 1675 and 1665. These two levels you have to watch out for. Only and only if it breaks and trades above 1675, you can expect that it may show you little bullishness, and then we can expect 1680 levels again. Beyond 1680, it is going to remain extremely bullish. At the same time, if it breaks past 1665, 1664, you can certainly expect that we may see a little drop till towards 1660 and then below levels. Directional movement bearish, stochastic looking downwards. The MACD is trading in green and it is divergent, it is still in the bullish zone. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the daily charts, now look at the daily charts here. It has created a ceiling out there, and if you look at this, the drop, retracement, stronger resistance, trying to reverse from these levels. Only observation, only caution point is higher lows. So only and only if, even if it tomorrow with the Fed, if it trades below 1660, then only one can expect that it is going to give you bearishness, because now it is trying to trade in a narrowing triangle, and only bearish confirmation is if it gives a red candle tomorrow. that is a following red candle, then you can confirm that it is trying to act bearish, and with the Fed it may try to drop more. The directional movement is bearish. The stochastic has come out of the oversold zone and trading comfortable. It is trying to reverse again with today's red candle. Probably we may see it reversing and looking downwards again. The MACD is trading bearish. It is parallel. RSI is looking downwards. So considering this for the day, only sell entry is below 1664 now, and only buy position is above 1675 now. For these $11 you have to exercise extra caution. Do not trade between these $11 above 1675. Also till 1680 you have to exercise caution. It can reverse any point of time, and hence you have to trade with a trailing stop loss. You have to trade with a stop loss at cost. So if you have taken a buy entry at 1665, immediately if your trade is in profit, put the stop loss to cost and preserve your capital. Once it trades past 1680, it is going to show its colors, and then we may see 1684, 1691, 1695, 1700 zone is going to be important. At the same time, on the downside, below 1664, you can expect it to drop for 1660. First support 1656, 1655 zone, the next support, and then below that we may see it hitting 1650, 47, and then below that a crash could follow. So take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. And now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. And yes, if you have any query, I am not able to respond to any of or most of the comments here, but yes, as in when I get time I respond to the comments. But yes, if you want interaction, if you want a little bit of interaction over weekends, yes, you can be a pattern where you can get the queries, not frequently, but yes, you can get the answers to your queries over the weekend if I get time. So become a pattern, and yes, that just your $7 contribution in pattern is a motivation for me. This is a monthly contribution. It hardly means anything to you, but it means a lot to me. At the same time, you can become a master of trading. You can become a part of my mentorship batch. 16th batch is going to start on 3rd of October. Be a part of it, and definitely you can be a profitable and proficient trader with the help of strategy and methodologies I teach. 15 days, 90 minutes live sessions, and lifetime technical support is what you get. Do not miss this opportunity. Reach out to me for more details via Telegram or email. Now look at the daily charts. Before we come to the daily charts, let's start with the hourly charts on Nasdaq 100, and you can find here on the hourly charts lower highs, and you can see previous candle got a pullback flat bottom there. Probably now once it trades below, definitely the support there at 11,860 and 840, these two levels you should watch out for. If it breaks below 11,840, then only certain bearishness can be seen there. So be careful. 11,860 first it needs to break, then 11,840. Only below 11,840 you can expect a little bearishness. The directional movement is anyways bearish. The stochastic is trading oversold. It can show you a bounce back. The MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI is trading with negative slope with a little bearish bias. Look at the 2-hour charts. Told you in the morning that it may try to achieve this zone, and it has precisely achieved this zone at 11,860. Now it is in fact trying to trade below these levels. Be careful of 11,860 and 11,840 zone. These two levels you have to be cautious. Once it drops below 11,840, the next destination is directly to 11,800, which is a good support zone, and then below that it may try to act little more bearish right now. If you see this is trying to trade in this channel. The support there at 11,860, 840 zone is very, very strong. Only and only if it drops below this, you can confirm that still there is bearishness. There is a crossover on the directional movement indicating bearishness. Stochastic was overbought. Now it has come back to the oversold zone again. The MACD is on the verge of a crossover, and this is a bearish cross. The RSI is looking downwards here, indicating little bearishness. Look at the 3-hour charts. Now see on the 3-hour charts, drop, retracement, sharper drop, retracement, and you can find out it is trying to trade in this channel on the longer term. Now this is since I think you can see a couple of more trading sessions, but yes, if you see since tomorrow it has formed a double bottom and it is trying to trade in this ascending triangle. For it to act bearish now, it has to either see, if you consider this, it has to come out of this square here for it to give you a direction. That is why I say 11,800 is a very good indication that it may try to act more bearish. Then we can look forward to 11,720 as a support, and below that we may see 11,600, 500 levels. At the same time, on the upside, now you have to be watchful of 12,000 levels. So in between 11,850 and 950 at least, you should not take any position for the day. The directional movement is bearish. The stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is willing to converge here, crossover for a bearish move. The RSI is looking downwards here. And if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour chart, see, drop, double bottom, retracement, lower highs. So yes, if you consider the near term charts, lower highs, lower lows, just you need to watch out for 11,720 levels, breaking below which you can consider that we may see lower lows down there, and then we can see Nasdaq 100 breaking below 11,600 and then till towards 11,400 levels. Very strong support in between 11,400 to 600 exists. Now look at the 4-hour charts. Yes, it is trying to take the support here at 11,860, 840 zone. Very strong support in this zone. Be careful, and below 840 you can expect it to drop till towards 11,800, and if it drops below 11,800 it is going to give you a very strong move which might bring it till towards 11,720, 11,700 levels. Be cautious there. At the same time, one must not forget that it is shown reversal, it is seeing a double top, and it is seeing a symmetry there. So yes, the next symmetrical candle will or may give you equally sharp candle and take it further down. So be cautious. Yes, you can go short below 11,860. Just be watchful of 11,840, 11,800 levels, and then below that definitely we may see a stronger fall. The directional movement is bearish here. The stochastic is looking downwards and it is showing some bearishness. The MACD is trading green. Probably it may converge crossover. The RSI is looking downwards here. And on the daily charts, now look at the daily charts here. On the daily charts, see, drop, a greener candle, a sharper red candle, and see the size of the candle is diminishing here, and with this as double bottom it is tried to rise. However, 12,000 levels again provided it a resistance. Now it is trying to reverse here. So yes, probably the support there at 11,840 is going to be strong. Below that definitely we may see 11,800, 11,720, and this time the drop can be sharp enough for it to take it further down till towards 11,600 levels. Be careful of 11,800 levels. The directional movement is bearish, it is trying to converge. The stochastic was oversold, it has come out of it, and today's candle will decide which direction it wants to take. The MACD is trading bearish. The RSI is looking downwards. So considering this, yes, you can sell Nasdaq 100 today at 11,860, but then you have to ensure that you have to trade with a trailing stop loss, as 11,840 is going to be the support there. In fact, if it drops below 11,840, rather you can take 11,830, and then below that 11,800 levels, which are going to be the next support. Be cautious till 11,800. It can or it has a tendency to bounce back, but below 800 you can certainly expect 760, 720, 700 levels. This time it may try to breach the yesterday's low at 11,720, and then we can see it falling more. Be cautious, be watchful of 11,800 levels. On the upside, only buy position is above 11,920. If it trades above 11,920, you can buy there, but remember 11,940 is a resistance, 11,970 is a resistance, 12,000 is a resistance, and then beyond that we may see it flying. If it trades above 12,000, definitely you can expect it to fly more, and then we may see it looking forward to 12,040, 12,100, and in fact 12,200 levels. Remember, 12,200 and 12,300, 400, these three levels are going to be very, very important for Nasdaq 100 till yesterday. Be careful, trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with your trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US 100 on the hourly charts again acting bearish, couple of retracement candles, and then this sharp candle followed. I told you earlier in the day, be cautious of this zone. Once it drops below this, it can or it has a tendency to come back till these levels. Now you have to be cautious of 3,800 and 3,750 levels. In fact, till 3,700 you have to be cautious. Achieving these levels, it has a tendency to bounce back again. Now see, on the hourly charts, If you consider this as the zone, it is trying to trade in this channel. At the same time, the support it has taken at 3500 is very strong. We have to be watchful of this. So yes, for the day, if it draws below 3800, certainly you can expect little more bearishness. 3750, 700 you have to be cautious. 3700 is a good support. Below that, we may see it hitting 3640, 3600 and then 3500 levels. So be cautious of 3800 today. The directional movement is bearish here. The stochastic is entering into oversold zone. The MACD has crossed over and it is divergent and bearish. It is looking downwards. RSI is looking downwards too, indicating little bearishness. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts here, see higher highs, the flat top there, and perfect resistance at 31,150, 31,200 zone. So this zone is definitely a very strong resistance zone which it has to surpass to show some bullishness. I told you earlier, now it is looking downwards and see it has come back to this zone. The reversal was from here, and probably this time this may take away some positions and take it further down. Be careful of 3750 and 3700 levels. The support there at 3700, 680 is very strong. Only and only if it breaks below 3680, you can expect that it is showing certain bearishness, and then we can see it dropping till towards 3500 levels. Be careful. The directional movement is bearish. The stochastic is looking downwards. It is rather into oversold zone now. The MACD is on the verge of a cross, and this is a bearish cross here. And if you look at the RSI, this is looking downwards, indicating bearishness. Now look at the 3-hour charts. If you look at the 3-hour charts, there is a wall there at 31,200. It has to break past this wall in order to trade bullish. This time, in fact, it has created lower highs and it is trying to reverse. Now this candle can be seen. This is the second and third red candle. Third red candle has taken a shape. Probably we may see it hitting 3700 levels and 3650. In fact, it can try to hit 3600 levels with the US opening, and then if it draws below 3600, this is certain that we may see 3500 also. But be cautious. On the upside, yes, you can take a long entry, you can take a buy position only and only if you see it trading beyond 3950 levels and then 31,020 levels. If it trades above 31020, certainly you can expect little more bullishness. Direction movement bearish, stochastic looking downwards and bearish. The MACD is on the verge of a crossover. It is trying to converge rather. The MACD is trying to converge and possibly it may cross over. The RSI is looking downwards again. And if you look at the 4-hour charts here, on the 4-hour charts, remember after the resistance, this is the second red candle. The support or the resistance there at 3900, 3880 was strong. It has breached this. Now it is looking downwards. Probably it may achieve 3800, and once it drops below 3800, expect it to drop till towards 3720, 3680 zone. This is going to be the next important support, and if it breaks past 3680, you can remain certain for it to drop till towards 34500 levels, and below levels are also possible. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is now looking downwards. It was overbought. The MACD is trading in green. It is willing to converge. The RSI is trading flat. And on the daily charts, if you look at, now look at the daily charts here. Lower highs are getting created. Possibly this time, in fact, we can see a sharp red candle, which is a breakout candle, and then the next candle could be further sharp enough. Be careful. Till the time it trades above 3500 levels, you have to be cautious. It can achieve 3500 and then close here somewhere at around 3600, 700, and then show you a bounce back tomorrow. Possibly, very much possible. Till the time it trades above 3500, it is not, or it should not be called as bearish for tomorrow's Fed decision. So be careful. For the day, you can go short here and you can expect that we may see little resistance at 3800 level. Be careful of 3800. Below that, you can expect 750, 3700 as a support. The directional movement on the daily charts is extremely bearish. It can try to converge. The stochastic has come out of the oversold zone. The MACD is trading bearish and it is trading parallel here. The RSI is trading near to bottom. Considering this, yes, you can go short here at 3840. Expect 3800 as a very good support. Below that, you can expect 3750, 3680 as the support zone. Till 3680, it has a possibility for it to bounce back, but below 3680, it can give you a sharp drop for 3600, 3500 levels, which are going to be the important support levels. Below 3500, it may drop further. and it can crash. So you have to trade with a trailing stop loss. But remember, at every junction at let's say 3800 it achieves, close some of your trades, and remaining position you have to trade with the trailing stop loss, let it get closed in order, and such that you can get little profits. And in fact, if it reverses, your trade closes without any loss. So be careful, trade accordingly. On the upside, you can buy here at 3950 levels, above 3950 till 31,040-50 it has got a resistance, and above 31,050 you can expect 31,100 is a stronger resistance. If it trades beyond 31,100, certainly you can expect 31,200 and 31,250 levels. If it trades above 31,250, nobody is going to stop till towards 31,400, 31,500 levels. So take your positions accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.